All right, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space itself. Kinneas here. I will be starting at the top of the hour.
Than your ways. Hey! Hey! Runway heat waves blur my sight. Sweaty palms on plastic light. Tower talking in my ear. Every word tastes like fear. I'm Kinn is the Skydude. Learning how to fly. Dude. Trying not to die. Dude. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch. If I ride in the sky tonight. Stall alarm starts to complain. Too slow, kid. Pick a lane. Instructor sipping on his tea says you're fine, probably. Oh yeah. I overshoot the center line, heartbeat racing past the time, but when the wheels just kiss the ground, silence feels like the loudest sound. I'm Kinn is the Skydude. Learning how to fly. Trying not to die. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinn is in the sky tonight. Oh, what if I freeze when the wind gets wild? What if the storm pulls down this child? Then I remember every dive, every climb, every you got this in my mind. I'm Kinn is the Skydude. Learning how to fly. Trying not to die. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, I'll be alright. Kinn is in the sky for life. Hey!
After being pecked by a radioactive bird, a somewhat mannered Tuthill was compelled to become Kinneas the Skydude. I feel like I need a proper narrator to do that one. After being pecked by a radioactive, Justice League narrator. Meanwhile, at the halls of justice. It's kind of that thing. Hey, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Kinneas and I'm back. I made the ghosts a little bit happier last night. They're not so stinking mad at me right now. So let's see if we can keep that up. We'll do another one. And later this afternoon, I might be joining Hazardous for a multiplayer flight. The afternoon is kind of not settled yet, and then he's going to be playing Red Dead Redemption Chapter 2. He's in the middle of Chapter 2 somewhere, and I'm going to be over there following that. Coming up tonight, also, it's Friday night, so everybody in the community is going to be broadcasting tonight, like the Laser Bolts group, right? And everybody else. But I know that they're broadcasting tonight, so I'll probably be checking out what they're doing too. Maybe even see if I can jump into their multiplayer. So it's gonna be a long day. All right, we need a CJ4 mission. TGIF, happy Friday to you. Yeah, and they even threw this several huge trees in front of the runway yesterday to make things a little bit more difficult. Had to come in kind of sideways. Who does that? And still managed to put it down, didn't crash. It wasn't a great landing. It was a good landing. But what was important is that the VIP happiness. The VIP was, the rating, I believe, was over 80%. And the respecting the condition of the aircraft was very high as well. Things that I messed up on, following procedures, turning lights on and off, blah, blah, blah. We were doing a lot of things yesterday during the show, so I was missing a lot of air traffic control messages, so I got dinged a lot for that. I think I got a speeding ticket for taxiing. So, you know, those things are all right. Didn't take a huge hit to reputation for any of that, which was nice. So, the cover art today is the Ghost. They're very happy with yesterday, but, you know, they're kind of looking towards the cockpit, you know, maybe not so angry today. I think going west. Let's see what we got here. An hour and 30 minutes. That's nice. A little bit shorter ones today. Casper, Wyoming. That's what I'm guessing. Montrose, up in the mountains. Granby, Colorado. Let's go to Casper, Wyoming. That's my best guess. Not a whole lot of places are called Casper, as far as I know. Watched all the aircraft earlier, made sure all the pilots are happy, at least with clean aircraft. I didn't see anything that needed repair. Back up to 3,957,000 credits. This is a nice hangar. You know, you could tape those rugs down a little bit if you're going to try to be all posh about it. I'd get some of those Japanese mats. The tatami? Tatami mat? Yeah, that'd look really nice. Okay, let's get the fuel checked. I'm gonna risk it today. Oh, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Let me cancel it. I chickened out. Can I get away with not spending an enormous amount of money on insurance today? Look at the difference. Basic insurance, $7,510. Premium, $92,000. A flight hour. Oh, but I get a little bit of a discount for my reputation. Even the jump from basic to advanced, $52,000. Oh, makes my heart beat fast. But if I crack up today and then make the ghosts even more angry, oh, then I'm gonna pay for it. All right, I don't completely trust myself with this aircraft enough to do that. It has been like pulling teeth with this aircraft. Up until now, the ghost story aside. If you don't know the story of the ghost, watch the last several live streams. It feels like this plane is haunted. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong with this plane. Weird bugs I've been experiencing. Communications errors. Things just switching on and off. Very, very haunted. But aside from it being haunted, my lack of experience with it has really compounded things and made it rather nasty. Made things way worse for myself. So the other day, I'm like, okay, let's get it all, make sure everything is working correct so we don't deal with any more hauntings. So I spent like $4 million getting it into brand new condition and immediately crashed it. Why, Lord? Alrighty. Get rid of you. They want us to flight level 14,004. $14,400. Assuming the barometer is going to be 2992.
Captain, everything's ready for boarding.
Ground service high. This is flight SVI 49, parking 1. Please begin passenger boarding.
Hi, Captain.
Well, hello. How are you? Glad to have you aboard. Hope nobody told you this plane was haunted or anything like that. I mean, it's not much today. So make yourself at home. Of course, we got our lovely refreshment area here. And some snacks down below. Upscale snacks, not like 7-Eleven. Good coffee, beverages in there. You don't want to mess with that, of course. And fine facilities. One, you can also plug all your stuff in. We've got plenty of plugs for that. And fine facilities in the back. And I own this plane. And so it's a smoking aircraft. Like days of yore. So if you feel the need to light up, come on back here. Got the specialized air scrubbers in here for all that. So, if you're not occupying it, I might pop back there for a smoke break halfway in between here and there. So, kick back and relax. If you need anything, let me know. I don't know who this is. Hey, it's creepy, those dead eyes. But he's here to pretty much do nothing. He's just an observer. Okay. Let's start our engines now. Turn on the landing lights, taxi lights now, strobe beacon, logo, yeah. All right, engine spooling up.
Reno clearance delivery. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er ready to copy IFR clearance to Casper.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er is cleared to Casper Airport by the Foxtrot Mike Golf 1 departure, runway 17 right. Climb via SID, maintain flight level tree 50. Departure frequency is 127.905, squawk 5435.
My memory ain't what it used to be. 12795 and 5435.
Clear to Casper via the Foxtrot Mike Golf 1 departure, runway 17 right. Climb via SID, maintain flight level tree 50. Departure frequency is 127.905, squawk 5435, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9er. Good day.
Hi team, ready to leave for Casper? I see you're already getting everything prepped for our passenger, Mrs. O'Brien. We expect all of you to provide her with the best of service.
Of course.
Good flight, Captain.
Yes, of course. What's this black square? Oh. What do I get for not looking up?
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er with Mike, ready to taxi, IFR.
Howdy, Alice. Thank you for reminding me of that. Thank you so much.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er. Taxi to and hold short of runway 17 right, using taxiway Bravo, Charlie Bravo. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Okay, the black box. If you don't have your chat URL set up before each episode, it doesn't know what to pull from, so it just throws up a black box. Now that I have entered the proper chat URL into the properties, it makes that black box go away. I'm terribly sorry about that. And again, all thanks to Atlas for reminding me of that. Your chat's bugged.
Hold short runway 17 right using taxiway Bravo, Charlie Bravo. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Okay.
Reno Airport information, Mike. 1800 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter 29er 2. Visual runway 17 left and ILS X-ray runway 17 right in use. Landing and departing runway 17 left and runway 17 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Mike.
Very good. Very jolly good.
Airport information November 1800 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 1 tree. Reno Airport information.
Okay. Oh, yesterday was a song-filled day, wasn't it? So many great new tunes from Hazardous FDM yesterday. If you're into movies about old Hollywood or documentaries about old Hollywood, I have to say I learned a whole lot of stuff I did not know about the earliest moments of what would become Hollywood. And there is a documentary on Netflix right now called The Titans, like the Legends of Hollywood. And what it really is the when moving pictures started happening, you know, they would put them in little vaudeville houses, and they were little shorts, or, you know, it really starts back then to the very, very first just moving pictures in general, and how once they started taking off, as people started putting you know, them in the brew houses and every place else, and people wanted to see these silent films. Going a little bit fast. See these silent films, greed kicks in. So immediately, Thomas Edison and his group form a trust, and they lock down all the patents and are charging. You have to pay a fee or a license, or if you're going to use anything Edison created. And basically they put everybody making films, like, either that you pay or you're out of business. And so these people didn't want to, and so they all became, you know, independent filmmakers kind of thing, and they would go to other states to avoid Edison. And then, you know, names you probably never heard of. I'd never heard of in the history of, like, Hollywood. You learn about those folks, and a couple you have heard of, like maybe Fox Theaters.
Altimeter 29902. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17 right.
And the Warner Brothers.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 17 right. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Man, the Warner Brothers always kind of took it in the shorts up until the end, and even then it's kind of sad and tragic. One of the brothers, there was 3 brothers in the Warner Brothers, and later on in the future, once everybody's kind of setting up headquarters in Hollywood and California, one of them really, really wants to do talkies, and he says talkies are the way to go. And he ran into resistance from his other brothers, or the ones making the decisions, that no, people don't want to see talkie films. They like the way the films are now, and we've at least added, they've got to the point where they can add the sound and synchronize the sounds and sound effects, clashing swords or whatever, to the film itself. Put it into toga mode. Toga. Okay. But his brothers were against it, and he ended up sneaking it in anyway in The Jazz Singer with Al Jolson. Mammy. He was a strange dude. And the crowd went wild. It may not have been the best. It may not have been the most artistic. It may not have been a lot of things. But for the first time, audiences had synchronized voice.
V1, rotate.
In a motion picture. Well, easy. Get up, 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 up. Don't be haunted today. You're up. Flaps up. So, right before The Jazz Singer comes out, the brother that got it made and put it out there. He fell into a coma and died.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, acknowledge last transmission.
He changed the world and didn't get to see it happen.
127.905 for Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
And then did his brothers really acknowledge, and everybody else in the world acknowledge that, oh my goodness, yes, people do want talkies. And then it pretty much concludes like right after the talkies come in. Which studios survived? Which ones, like MGM, they actually didn't, but they were bought. Paramount survived, MGM survived, the Warner Brothers survived. Can't remember where Fox landed, but Fox, I found out something interesting. The soundtrack itself, the technology behind the soundtrack being imprinted on the same film strip optically, that was something that Fox had paid for himself. He had hired a physicist or physicists to specifically figure out how to put the soundtrack optically on the celluloid. And so that is all attributed to him. That's all him. Mr. Fox. I worked at one of his theaters, a classic one in Salinas, California. It was created in the 1920s, basically where the documentary ends. And it used to be a vaudeville house. And it was converted into a movie theater on Main Street, and there were two of them on Main Street in Salinas, California. And they had closed one over the years, and one remained, and that's the one I got to work at and be a projectionist at for a short period of my life. After college, I had nothing better to do. I wanted to go hang out with my dad. He was out in California. I just wanted to take some time off, be a hippie, play hacky sack, drink coffee, walk the dog, and work at a movie theater with no other real responsibilities than that. And it was wonderful.
Oakland Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er is at 14,500 climbing, flight level tree 50.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, Oakland Center, altimeter 29902, radar contact, continue. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, your transponder appears inoperative or malfunctioning. Reset squawk 5435.
Oakland Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, turn right heading 025.
Turn right heading 025. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, contact Oakland Center on 128.8. Good day.
Oh good, we did not overspeed. I was worried about that. No, we're doing just fine. I don't appreciate that I can't get these screens any brighter than this. Yes, we did copy. Thank you.
128.8 for Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Oh, it's like it didn't grab it. What I mean is it didn't look like when I turned on nav, it did anything.
Oakland Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er is at flight level 210, climbing flight level tree 50.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, Oakland Center. Radar contact, continue. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, verify squawking 5435. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, verify squawking 5435.
Where is... Right. Unless there's a setting I am not aware of. We've got 5435 and ADC1. Event reminder, bush flights, ferry bush flights. Fantastic. So if you're into that group, go, go, go. Huh, I don't see any place else that we would be entering in our... or changing the squawk settings. I think that I'll have to be right in here, if not on the FMC. Well, he hasn't bothered me. We might be doing okay. We still not on course? No, we're not. So I'm trying not to jostle the passenger. You know, it would help if I turned on the autopilot. I'm worried it's gonna make a heavy turn though. With yard damper on. I'm on half bank. I swore that one was on. Ghosts, what are you doing? So if you haven't heard one of the two songs about this haunted CJ4, let me play one of them for you right now. It's called Jet Fuel Blues.
Kinneas, he's a Skydude. Thinks he's so cool. Flying high above the world, breaking every
They're saying gonna make him toast. What are they saying there?
CJ for a metal beast, whispers in the wind, says he wants to crash and burn. Where do I begin? He pulls the stick, it pushes back, a ghostly hand up on the track. But this jet has got a mind, a dark, dark soul. Jet fuel blues, haunted by a ghost. Jet fuel blues, gonna make him toast. Kinneas, he's a Skydude, thinks he's so cool, flying high above the world, breaking every rule. Jet fuel blues, haunted by a ghost. Jet fuel blues, gonna make him toast.
Yeah, fantastic. 32 minutes after the hour. You know what we're missing? 20-minute mark. Time for our smoke break. A little late. Oh, good afternoon again. Happy you're on board. If you need anything, just let us know. Good stuff up there. Ah, good place for a sit. All right. Again, the air scrubbers in here are fantastic. So I own the plane. You can smoke. I don't mind. 2 drink minimum. Right? It's not standing room only like the old comedy clubs, but it is a 2 drink minimum. I don't care what you drink. It is Friday. You should cut loose a little bit. I mean, it's imaginary anyway, right? What harm is there in imagining? Kinneas, you're tempting me to think about virtual alcohol or beverages. I suppose I am. Indulge your virtual self, right? Anyway, it's a smoking flight, so air scrubbers are tops in here. Blade knows where it's going. All right, so the other haunted song for this CJ4 is called Runway 13. Oops. And it's more about the ghost itself, really. Anyway, we'll find out right now. Oh, I'm sorry if the volume was too low. Oh, man. I had it way down for the last one. I'll play it again. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Silly pilot.
Hangar doors breathing, the rust on a ribbit, white skin, a logbook full of crossed out names, every takeoff, never landing again. Polished chrome, but the paint feels cold. Tail number burned like a curse. Keys in my palm, crew all gone, you're next. Says the fuel and the thirst. Runway 13, and the lights go red. This CJ4 wants my head. Autopilot laughing in a metal grin. Every switch I touch drags me deeper in. Cabin lights dim, and the doors lock tight. Engines howl like they taste my fry. This ain't a plane, it's a hungry prayer. Runway 13, it wants me in the air. It wants me in the air. Checklist, whispers of words I never wrote. Close your eyes on rotation, scrawled in somebody else's notes. Yo, starts moving on his own. Trim wheel spinning, skin on bone. Oxygen mask drop, hissing my name. My voice in the headset, but I never call the tower at all. And the lights go red. This CJ4 wants my head. Auto throttle jerks, pull the throttle wide. Rips the ground away, swears I'll never slide. Having chased hard like a wicked grin. Sealed with every ghost trapped within. This ain't a plane, it's a hunting snare. Runway 13, it drags me through the air. Who died up here? 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 Whose hands still clean? Fingerprints in the frost on every little silver thing. Smoke in the vent, but the gauge is alive. Got to meet us stuck on the day they died. Fly with us over and over. My heart beats stuck in the warning chime.
We're currently cruising at altitude 31,000
Runway 13, and the lights go red. This CJ4 wants my head. Every stall alarm sings a lullaby. Close your eyes, let the black sky fly. Cabin lights flash like a final flare. Thoughts in the glass, breathe in the air. This ain't a plane, it's a waiting lair. Runway 13, and it keeps me in the air.
Let me replay Jet Fuel Blues now. The audio in the media player was down to 30% or so. So.
Yeah. Kinneas, he's a Skydude. Thinks he's so cool. Flying high above the world, breaking every rule. But this jet has got a mind, a dark, dark soul. Yeah, jet fuel blues, haunted by a ghost. Oh, jet fuel blues, gonna make him toast. CJ for a metal beast, whispers in the wind. Says he wants to crash and burn. Where do I begin? He pulls the stick, it pushes back. A ghostly hand up on the track. But this jet has got a mind, a dark, dark soul. Ah, jet fuel blues, haunted by a ghost. Ah, jet fuel blues, gonna make him toast. Kinneas, he's a Skydude. Thinks he's so cool. Flying high above the world, breaking every rule. Jet fuel blues, haunted by a ghost. Jet fuel blues, gonna make him toast.
Yeah. Discovering things in this plane I haven't seen before. Those rich people really set us up. Only one headset, please. Oxygen. Where's the hose, though? What are you supposed to do? Flip the thing and put your mouth right on that? And why does oxygen need a microphone? Oxygen mic? Oh. Maybe if you have a mask on? I don't know. Standard phone? Standard phone. Standard mic. Just
Sierra Victor India 49er. Did you copy?
Man.
1.225 for Kinn Sierra Victor India.
They're being a little bit more kind today on how fast you have to respond to them. They're pretty much ruthless all the time. Hey, don't forget, Hazardous is coming up later this afternoon, and we might, I'm not really sure, we may or may not be joining him for a multiplayer flight. Not at all inspired by a Disney bro buddy film like The Emperor's New Groove or anything like that. So we've talked in the past about learning, translating up. Don't worry, learn this and it'll translate up. And what that means is that when you learn how something works, how it's labeled in one aircraft, and you look at a different one which has things in different places, you discover that it's pretty much the same. This plane has some eccentricities that are really different from other planes, and one of them being it doesn't have an auto throttle. And I've mentioned this in the previous two shows, I think. And so your FLC has a speed knob. So only when you're using flight level change can you have it try to impose a speed limiter. Other than that, you're on your own. You've got to be able to just get it in the right spot, your throttle. And already it's not. See, I can't just... There's no way for me to really dial it in now that we're just in cruise. Just holding altitude. Speaking of, I'm a little off. 3,500. Sometimes flight level change won't begin any sort of descent unless it feels you've pulled back on the throttle. So right now I've told it to do a flight level change, but it's still kind of holding, well, kind of right where we want it. I guess it did drop a little bit. But really, until it senses that you've made an adjustment to the throttle in the negative, now you see that it will now go ahead and try to set it to hold. that kind of operates the way, translating up, the way the Cessna autopilot works. The Garmin 1000, any of the Garmin, I believe. So when you when you're using flight level change to descend in any way, it won't engage because it doesn't want you to overspeed. Speaking of overspeeding, now it's freaking out because I'm underspeeding. So let me throw some throttle back into this thing. But see, I'm not climbing, so I can't just dial in. I need 360 or 260. Just get to 260 and hang right there. And I was wrong saying it wouldn't produce a magenta bar. Right? So when I'm looking at the speed indicator, you have this little magenta bar that does follow the dash. And the magenta bar is supposed to tell you where you're going to be in the next 30 seconds. So if I throw full throttle, we should be able to go a lot faster since we're just straight and level. It's getting there. But it's not really doing the where you're going to be in the next 30 seconds. It's showing that we are going up. But it isn't really telling us where we're going to max out to start slowing down. Maybe it's not that way in the jet because you're moving so much faster. Where are you going to be in the next 5 seconds? That's probably it. 5 to 10 seconds? I don't know. I do want to do what I did yesterday and have air traffic control start easing us down and requesting altitude decreases as we get there. But I know that we're heading west and we're going into Colorado. So I don't really want to mess with that just yet because 25,000 foot peaks over there, 27,000. So now I want that magenta bar to just stop moving. I want to hold this altitude. Or, I'm sorry, hold this speed. And I have to move the throttle oh so slightly because it's a jet, and if you make any overcorrection at these engines, you're just going to be going back and forth because they spool. It takes a while for it to spool. So every time you make a move, count to like 10. You've got to wait and see how it's going to react. I think that's been probably one of the biggest problems I've had coming into a landing. Because there, again, no auto throttle to try to put you in the right spot. It's not computerized in any way. Again, unless you're in a flight level change. If you've got it set up for the descent to the runway and you're using it for flight level change down to the runway, I see how you could have it try to constrain your speed that way. Maybe that is the right way to use this. But it's so different. Should also switch barometer to standard when crossing flight level 180. Hey, look in the chat room. Almost Aaron. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Looks like the throttle and set 1 to 75% and 1 to 74%. Should hover just under speed limit at cruise. Yeah, we're right there. It's good to see you. Sorry. Oh, one moment I have a cat that wants to jump out of the airplane. One moment. There's no harm coming to a cat. These cats, they can fly. Whenever leaving my live stream, just do something dramatic like jumps out of aircraft and leaves the show. Jump out of this aircraft. Okay. Yeah, I actually have the live chat in the spot where today, which would be the most optimum for me to keep an eye on, and I rejuggled my desktop around to ensure that the chat is in my peripheral vision. And yeah, I still didn't get there. Wow. Hey, Aaron, have you have you heard any of the new songs about Kinneas that Hazard has made? Or have you heard any of the songs about this haunted aircraft? And I saw that you have been posting, you've been doing streams. I caught you on one the other day. So what do you have planned for this Friday night? Are you streaming tonight? Hazard is going to be doing a multiplayer flight, I think, at his 3:30 show today. So if he is, I'm going to try to jump into that. Atlas, don't know if Atlas is going to jump in, but either way, I think that's in his intention. And then he's going to stream Red Dead Redemption after doing a multiplayer flight. Okay. Well, in case you haven't heard those songs, I would like to play them for you now. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Then you'll just like fear. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly, dude, trying not to die, dude. Somewhere in the clouds tonight, if I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky tonight. Stall alarm starts to complain. Too slow, kid. Pick a lane. Instructor sipping on his tea says you're fine, probably. Oh yeah. I overshoot the center line, heartbeat racing past the time, but when the wheels just kiss the ground, silence feels like the loudest sound. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly, dude, trying not to die, dude. Somewhere in the clouds tonight, if I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky tonight. What if I freeze when the wind gets wild? What if the storm pulls down this child? Then I remember every dive, every climb, every you got this in my mind. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly, trying not to die. Somewhere in the clouds tonight, if I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, yeah, I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky for life. Yeah. Kinneas, he's a Skydude, thinks he's so cool, flying high above the world, breaking every rule. But this jet has got a mind, a dark, dark soul. Yeah, jet fuel blues, haunted by a ghost. Oh, jet fuel blues, gonna make him toast. CJ for a metal beast, whispers in the wind, says he wants to crash and burn. Where do I begin? He pulls the stick, it pushes back, a ghostly hand up on the track. But this jet has got a mind, a dark, dark soul. Ah, jet fuel blues, haunted by a ghost. Ah, jet fuel blues, gonna make him toast. Kinneas, he's a Skydude, thinks he's so cool, flying high above the world, breaking every rule. Jet fuel blues, haunted by a ghost. Jet fuel blues, gonna make him toast.
Well, you might be happy to know that yesterday I actually pulled off a half decent landing in this thing, but you know, the previous, I don't know, 20 tries. I tried what you said doing the other night, where I just skipped the cruises and just get to the landings as fast as possible and just practiced landing after landing after landing after landing, and oh, they were just horrible. Haunted. So yeah, and then last night coming in where the RNAV dropped us off and doing a manual down, they even threw some trees up to kind of mess with me, and still managed to pull it off. So I've got my fingers crossed about this landing. I hope it goes as good as yesterday. Got to make those ghosts happy and have them stop haunting the plane. So I also fully maintenance the plane earlier in the day, or earlier in an episode, and spent a ton of money, like $4 million, and made sure everything was brand spanking new on it, so that wherever there was issues, let's work it out. And I immediately crashed the plane. That's funny. No. I apologize if the colors may have freaked out or are currently in a process of freaking out on your end. I'm trying to adjust something here, and I have yet to see it for myself, so I have to go look right now and see what the results of it are. So give me about 30 seconds or so, get past this ad and look at the picture. No, I don't know. Looks like crap. Yeah, the colors look artificial again. And it says something went wrong. You see that where the chat is supposed to be? I see a monkey head that says something went wrong on my end. That's interesting. And the audio, is it really that? Okay, that's that one. Filters. Color correction. Turn that off. That didn't really help at all. Everything in the light, with the lighting at this time of day, just seems so washed out. And what is that something went wrong coming from? Let me turn off the chat, see if that goes away. Yeah, it was the chat. I think. Turn it back on. Yeah. Something went wrong. I'm trying to refresh it in OBS at the moment and see if that does anything. Cute little monkey. Seems so desolate out here. Wonder what's happening with the moon crew. I haven't gotten an update from Hazardous. On what the astronauts are doing. That didn't work. Let's... Okay, now that should have fixed it. So the URL was still wrong. There you are. Now I'm seeing your chat. I need to find one of those NVIDIA filters, or I don't know what they call it, reshade. People have been demonstrating videos where they're reshading it and how they're making their environments look so much better. Okay. Do. Could be getting close. It doesn't look like we're coming in over anything too tall.
Salt Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, flight level tree 50.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, continue to CARTR.
Gonna request a cruising altitude decrease. What do we have? 45. Oops.
Salt Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Oh, that's
Request
a start.
Flight level tree 10.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, descend and maintain flight level tree 10.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 10. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
All right, come on. Not enough throttle pull. Come on, airplane.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, please expedite your descent flight level tree 10.
I'm trying. I really am. Flight level change. Let me double check. Yeah, that's on. There it goes. Right now the needle's dropping. One moment, I have another cat that wants to jump out of the airplane. One moment. Oh, you want to go too? All right, bye. Where'd you go? Ah, flying cats. Where are we? Did it come down? Coming down. 33. Wow, Hazardous says he thinks Artemis 2 is going to splash down in a couple hours, 3 to 4 hours. Hazardous says I have 2 streams scheduled. The one today is just for multiplayer free fly together. Tomorrow is dual stream, Microsoft Flight Simulator and Red Dead Redemption 2. So his show starts at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time. And we are going to fly together. The Laser Bolts group is flying tonight, and maybe they'll let me join in. Well, I'm going to keep it open. I don't think Christine has anything planned for us for this evening. I think she's enamored with her new Sims pack, the Royals or something like that. She says I'm going to like it because Kinneas likes sword fighting. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I do too. Oops. I don't think I'll find myself in too many situations where somebody will say, pick a sword and let's duel. But that would put a big smile on my face. Really? Okay. People don't carry swords in the modern world anymore. Did you know that the rapier? Just think like Three Musketeers. A blade that looks like that. Any kind of blade that looks like that. It's long. It's very thin. Has a very sharp tip. May or may not have a guard that covers your hand. Zorro, right? Okay, so at one point in time, before the gun came around, that was the most dangerous weapon for a person to have with them entering some cities. And so they forbid them, outlawed them after a while. Like, you know, in the Wild West. I gotta take your guns. You're gonna come into the town, son. Well, I don't like that. Okay. Because they're so fast and if you are extremely precise. Even if not, eek. But if you're extremely precise and know anatomy, you can drop a person in the blink of an eye.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er contact Salt Lake Center on 135.775. Good day.
135.775. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Update from hazard is splashdown in 4 hours and 50 minutes.
Salt Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, flight level tree 10.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, continue to CRTR.
Salt Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er. Request flight level 260.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er. Descend and maintain flight level 260.
Woohoo! 26.
Descend and maintain flight level 260. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Goes flight level change again, not, let's see here. What's on? I can't kick it in the nuts and make it just go down unless I'm pulling back on the throttle, but I don't want to be going this slow.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
See, how do you make it do that? Yeah, right.
Level 260.
Right. Okay, there it goes. Let's see if it comes right back up. Yeah, it came right back up. All right, vertical speed it is. No hurry. Okay, if they survive, oh my gosh, I hope not. I mean, what did I just say? I hope so. Oh my gosh.
49er. Please expedite your descent flight level 260.
Don't want to freak the VIP out, so 1,000 feet a minute. What time is it? 21 minutes after the hour. We're past the smoke break. This smoke break brought to you by the great green fleecium grows of the Orion sector, and that's in outer space.
Yeah. Woo! Hey. Hey. Come on. Yeah. Kinn is in the cockpit, boots on the floor, coffee in a thermos, one eye on the door. Says a quick prayer, laughs, let's roll. Sunrise painting stripes across his soul. He's a sky dude, Kinn is, riding that blue. Got a good town grin and a high up view. Ooh. Yeah, he jokes, hope I don't crash today. But he's built on faith and runways. Sky dude, Kinn is, chasing that climb, heart wide open, right on time. Every little bump just makes him laugh, 'cause he was born to take that path. Seat belt click and a thumb to the dash. Treat me right, baby, let's make it last. Clouds like cotton on a clothesline swing. He taps the yoke and starts to sing. Oh yeah, he's a sky dude, Kinn is, riding that blue. Got a good town grin and a high up view. Oh yeah, yeah, he jokes, hope I don't crash today. Oh, but he's built on faith and runways. Sky dude, Kinn is, chasing that climb, heart wide open, right on time. Every little bump just makes him laugh, 'cause he was born to take that path. If the wind gets wild, he just leans back, humming that tune, keeping on track. Says every takeoff's just a new chance, friend, to kiss the clouds and land again. Hey, he's a sky dude, Kinn is, riding that blue. Got a good town grin and a high up view. Hey, yeah, he jokes, hope I don't crash today. Oh, but he's built on faith and runways. Sky dude, Kinn is, chasing that climb, heart wide open, right on time. Every little bump just makes him laugh, 'cause he was born to fly like that.
All
Salt
right.
Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er. Request flight level 200.
See if they give it to us.
Kinn
20.
Sierra Victor India 49er, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Descend and maintain flight level 200. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Sweet. Oh. Oh, you don't get home till late. 11:30. That's like 9:30 here, right? $9:30 p.m. Did it, hopefully the chat's still working. 9 p.m.? Just talking about,
Kinn IS.
Yeah? Hello?
Yo.
Hey, how are you, Hazardous?
Not bad. In regard to this.
Oh, hold on. I want to roleplay that. Whoa! Hazardous is just beamed into the cockpit. Hey, Hazardous.
Level 200.
Hey. Dropping from space.
Well, far out, man. What's going on?
In regard to this multiplayer, as far as I know, Atlas is on the East Coast. If he gets off work at 11:30 at night, that's what? 2 hours behind us, or ahead of us. So that would be 1:30 in the morning for us.
Kinn Sierra, Victor India 4, Niner contact Salt Lake Center.
So we're ahead 2 hours? I should know this.
He's ahead 2 hours.
That does put us at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and that's not.
What's wrong with you, Atlas?
For real.
That's tough.
So,
it's tough when schedules don't work out. I had to podcast for years with a buddy, and he was in the UK, so always a 13-hour difference, and and we worked that, and we had never met. We still haven't, but we worked together for years and years on the Hailing Frequency podcast. That way, it's weird.
Yeah, because Atlas, we are 2 hours difference. We're Mountain Time, and you're Eastern. So in order to make this work, especially for my schedule, unless it's a Sunday or Monday, I'm only available at, let's see, if I'm gonna say it in your time, 5:30 p.m. and onward.
So just to be clear about your post earlier, you said today's going to be a multiplayer flight. Tomorrow you're going to do a bit of Microsoft Flight Simulator and then Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right.
Okay.
Now I could switch them and we can do the multiplayer tomorrow, but that still doesn't change the fact that his time probably doesn't align with ours.
Yeah, I won't be around at that time.
I'm not going to be around at 1:30 in the morning. I'll be sleeping.
But we'll find a way. We'll find some time.
We'll make it work at some point. I know we will. One thing we could do, Atlas, instead of a farm simulator stream on Sunday, we could do flight simulator. We could do another multiplayer stream. So I'll do the one today, then I'll have my dual stream tomorrow, and then on Sunday we can do another multiplayer instead of farm simulator. Maybe that's the solution we need. We'll see what he says. If he's still in there. Where are you flying to right now?
We're going to Casper, Wyoming.
Oh, okay.
I should be looking out for Devil's Tower on this route.
Is that where it is? Outside Casper, Wyoming? Or something?
I'm not sure where in Wyoming it's at off the top of my head. I just know coming in from the Vegas route or this, maybe this approach, put us in the vicinity. I want to say north. Let's see here. Let me orient myself.
You heard the ancient
northeast
stump conspiracy for that?
No, what do you got there?
So, back before us modern humans and the world was encompassed by giants and Nephilim, there were ginormous trees. Everything was much bigger. And it's a tree stump that is petrified.
Altitude.
Okay, now it's jogging my memory where I've heard stories about the earth being populated with these like 7 divine trees or more than that, and yet they were chopped down.
Yeah.
Isn't that an interesting theory?
Yeah, another one of those wild conspiracies that who knows is true or not.
I mean, if it's petrified, how can you tell?
Yeah, there's no way he would know.
All right, trying to get to 20,000 feet and request another drop of 10. Well, here we are.
Salt Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India
Atlas
49,
never responded.
flight level 200.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, Salt Lake Center, radar contact. Continue to KU-75S.
We'll definitely try to make something work.
Salt Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er. Request 10,000.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, descend and maintain 10,000. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, did you copy?
Copy. Oh, Oh, it's getting touchy.
Descend and maintain 10,000. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Got discontinuity in our flight plan. We're going up. No, we're going down. Okay.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, contact Salt Lake Center on 128.35. Good day.
128.35. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
Alright, so trying to get down to 10,000 feet now, and I'm trying to do a flight level change and see if it'll not go below like 199. Weird, it doesn't want to go to standard. Keep coming down. What are you doing? Don't stop. She stalled at 18.
Salt Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er is passing flight level 180, descending 10,000.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, Salt Lake Center, altimeter 299er2, radar contact, continue to KU 75S.
Salt Lake Center, Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er, continue to KU 75S following heading 060, proceed on course.
Continue to KU 75S following heading 060, resume own navigation. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
So do we have the time wrong? Are we counting up instead of going down to 9:30? I can't believe I'm having a time problem.
No. I'm 100% certain that he's in Florida, and the East Coast is 2 hours ahead of us. He's talking 11:30 at night. That's 1:30 a.m. Right? Or am I confused?
Yeah, I've got myself confused. It's 2 hours behind. I could be the dummy. It's not registering in my brain right now. I can't believe it. I'm so stupid now. I have to rely on, let's ask Copilot.
Wait, hold on. So, if they're 2 hours ahead of us,
Copilot. Hey there, Copilot. So,
it would be 9:30.
Copilot, we have a time dilemma here. A time, almost like a time travel dilemma, Copilot. If it is 9:30 p.m. on the East Coast, then what time is it in Mountain Time? Back.
Okay. So he says 11:30.
So now he's saying it's 7.
Okay, so
7:30.
We have it backwards.
So we're idiots.
Yeah, we're idiots, but still, that's 9:30 our time. And my body shuts down
No, Copilot.
at 9.
Poor Alice, he's thinking, I'm dealing with idiots.
Probably.
Well, yes. Why, yes, you are. I don't even have an excuse.
Yeah,
I don't even have a
deny
good
that.
excuse. Like, it's Friday. I've been lit since 10. You know?
Like, I wake up at like 5 in the morning. So by the time 9 o'clock p.m. rolls around, I'm a fucking I'm a zombie.
No F-bombs.
Sorry. I'm a zombie by 9. So playing a game at 9 o'clock, it's just like not happening for me.
At that time, Laser Bolts is flying tonight on Fridays. They're a group of veterans. Well, not necessarily veterans of a military branch. They're just older gentlemen. I don't know anything about them, to be completely honest. I'm learning. But anyway, they fly on Friday nights. And I got in late, like around 9, and I missed having an opportunity to fly with them. So tonight, my first thought for today was around that time period, 7:30 p.m. I'm going to be looking for them. So that was my plan for tonight. So we'll work it out for another time. We'll see how tomorrow plays out. You can see how Sunday plays out.
I think my Sunday idea is probably best. Because that's when he was usually available for the farming simulator streams. Around 5:30 his time.
So
I just hit all the hearts in the chat. Was that you?
I see nothing. Yeah, it was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was me. So we have Hazardous. I've been over here on the inspiration side, but Hazardous and I and AI have been trying to come up with a Disney-style bro buddy movie song. And the AI just doesn't want to... It kind of is taking us where we want to go, but it's not, and it's making it a little too like a love romance between pilots, and that's not what we're shooting for, you know. In the Emperor's New Groove, the Emperor and Pacha did not get along, and then they had to learn how to get along, and then they became best buddies, right? So, you know, other good buddies are like Robin Hood and Little John from the Disney movies, walking through the forest, doing this and this and that, and trying to get away. Oodalolly, golly, what a day. Couldn't stop myself. Something like that. And the AI has yet to really nail it. And it's made some valiant attempts, but I don't think we put it quite into the ballpark yet. I think that one of these days we're gonna strike it. You're gonna strike it. It's gonna hit, and it's gonna knock out the perfect. Maybe we should tell it a story first.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
You know,
Climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Expect ILS runway tree approach.
We'll have to tell it a story.
Overspeed. Clear to slow down.
We're overspeeding. I'll have to tell it a story about the exploits or something. Try to make it visualize it better. Some scenario. But anyway, what I was leading into is that I'm trying to slow down and get ready for approach and landing. I wanted to play one of those or one or more of those tunes that have been attempts to create the perfect flight buddy
Kinn Sierra Victor
sound
India 49er. Acknowledge last transmission.
show tune song.
Climb and maintain flight level 350. Expect ILS approach by
You text, sky's clear, I'm out the door.
They want us going back up to
Coffee and a
35,000.
paper cup, maps on the floorboard. Hang a door sliding, cool air, fuel on our hands. Laughing at the checklist like only we understand. Where the cloud line crew, just me and you, chasing that blue on blue on blue. Every weekend, same old plan, same to see, same call sign band. Nothing feels as free as true as the sky with my best friend. The sky with my best friend. My best friend.
Sierra Victory.
You tap the gauges, I tap the glass. Argue about the runway, then we both just pass. After you, Captain, you bow, I roll my eyes. We climb through the cotton town, shrinking to size. Where the cloud line crew, just me and you, chasing that blue on blue on blue. Every weekend, same old kids our stories of that tiny strip below. But till that day comes, hey, we got there to burn. Hey, ready, you ask, I grin. When's my turn? Hey, we're the Caroline crew. Just me and you. Just me and you. Chasing that blue on blue on blue. Every weekend. Same old plan. Same to see. Same call sign band. Nothing feels as free, as true as the sky with my best friend. The sky with my best friend.
Cloudline Crew number 2. 2 out of 6 or 7 of them. Another one he created last night that wasn't Cloudline Crew. And this is the latest one, I think. Bro's Journey Rev 1? Or was that for FDM?
What was it?
Bro's Journey Rev 1?
That was Co-Pilot's rendition from yesterday.
Playing that now.
Let's go! Yeah. We rode up to the hangar with a cooler full of light beer.
I like this one. Hilarious.
Talking big, talking loud, like the runway was our frontier.
Oh.
Yeah, you said the weather looks sketchy. I said, man, it'll be fine. 'Cause every great adventure starts with someone crossing a line. Yeah, we fired up that engine like a couple of kids at a fair. Checklist, yeah, we skimmed it kinda mostly somewhere. You laughed when I taxied sideways, said, bro,
Man, it seems like it's bringing us
here, but that's
too
the
low.
whole tradition. Dumb moves, good friends, cold beer. We punched through the clouds like legends in a half-broke plane, talking smack about our exes, talking dreams, talking insane. You said, man, if this thing stalls, we're gonna be on the news. I said, yeah, but think of the headline. Skydude crew refuses to lose. We're just two dudes chasing tailwinds, flying low and living high, talking trash and dodging crosswinds under that ridiculous sky. Yeah, we're built for busted runways, laughing through the dumb we do. 'Cause every flight hits different when it's me and you. Maybe we're a little reckless. Maybe that's the whole design. Every story worth retelling starts with bro. You won't believe this time. So here's the busted landings and the nights we barely planned. To the beers, the planes, the chaos, and the dudes who understand. Yeah, we'll keep chasing horizons in a bird held up by glue. 'Cause the sky hits different always when it's me. We're just two dudes chasing tailwinds, flying low and living high, talking trash and dodging crosswinds under that ridiculous
Hilarious.
sky. Yeah, we're built for busted runways, laughing through the dumb we do. 'Cause every flight hits different when it's me. We're just two dudes chasing tailwinds, flying low and living high, talking trash and dodging crosswinds under that ridiculous sky.
Oh my god, another chorus? Come on. You should have ended right there, song.
Talking trash and dodging crosswinds under that ridiculous sky. Yeah, we're built for busted runways, laughing through the dumb we do. 'Cause every flight hits different when it's me and you.
Please don't do another chorus. That's like 10 choruses too long. It's getting tight in here. I should just leave it right where it's at. I'm taking a risk. Let's put it back to alt. Ooh, that's so close. It's using heading control instead of GPS at the moment. Yeah, I think we're good now. All right, let's try that flight level change. Max speed with landing gear down. Typical. One. Easy. Lord.
Autopilot.
Whoa.
Oh, manual.
Yep. Wow.
What the?
Oh, I don't know.
Flaps over speed, Captain.
Typical.
This plane does not like you.
Nah. Passenger, trying to make the passenger comfortable that whole time, only to have an incident like this coming into approach. Well, you can't win them all, you know.
Bring those flaps back up. It's gonna be the death of you.
Right. I'm gonna have to have Christine listen to that one, the FDM BTS, and see what she says about it. She's all into the K-pop.
There's also that Runway to Somewhere, which was ChatGPT's rendition.
All right.
And my wife doesn't really like either one. She says it sounds like the two guys are going to crawl into bed with each other when they get home or something.
Right, the nightclub. They're definitely on ketamine. the Zoolander version. I don't know if you had heard earlier. I was talking about a documentary that's on Netflix right now called The Titans. It's about early Hollywood, the legends of Hollywood, and how Hollywood started before California was even a thought. Just the early moving
during the silent movie era.
That transition period, and it's really, really interesting. Only like 6 episodes. Fascinating, though.
I don't have streaming services.
I don't know if it's an exclusive of theirs or not. 152.
Typically, people have like multiple streaming services like HBO and Netflix and all sorts of services that they're paying for each month, spending hundreds of dollars. I don't know how they can do that.
I put in my flaps and everything. Dropped the gear way too early. I guess I wasn't really looking down at my my flight plan that well, and I mean we're still a ways out.
Yeah, I don't know what you're...
Yeah, me neither.
That's why I told you to bring those flaps back up.
Yeah.
And now you're going really slow and you're going to plummet to the earth if you...
Good day.
Well, I thought I brought them up. They were up.
You still had about, I think, 15 or so % flaps. Now you're at 0, but...
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er. Acknowledge last transmission.
135.6. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er.
So now I'm making all kinds of mistakes in this last half. All my mistakes just right now.
It's me.
No. Oh my gosh. Nothing to do with you. Oh no. Oh no. Don't ever say that. No. Oh man. Just go back to SKYDUDE number 1. It hasn't changed much. Oh, that sound just meant there was incoming mail. Don't worry about that noise. It was overspeeding.
Oh, you're going really fast.
Oh yeah.
You know, rip the wings off that thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's your approach pattern, right?
I believe so. Yes. Yes, sir.
We gotta decide what planes we're going to fly and where we're flying from and to here pretty soon.
What are you thinking? Your lead.
I'm a fan of turboprops.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know. I'm kind of in the mood to jump back into that Beechcraft, that twin-engine Beechcraft.
Bonanza?
I think the Bonanza is the one that's a single engine at the front.
Oh, okay.
The other one, I don't know if you remember, I landed at night with it.
I don't recall.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It has good autopilot, kind of like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Across the top of the dash there, and it's easy to operate. Has good power. We should fly somewhere obscure.
I really wanted to know what Atlas considered sexy. Like island sexy or like Las Vegas sexy?
No, he said easy.
Oh.
You said sexy.
Oh, really? I just read it wrong?
And then I responded basically like, what?
Oh. Oops. Okay, sexy and easy.
Sexy and easy. Where should we fly? We could take off from like Rome or something like that, somewhere in the Mediterranean.
That's nice.
We'll have to check the map and see how long some of the flights are around there. Pick something reasonable. I don't know what's within like a 2-hour flight from Rome. Greece?
Yeah.
Fly to Athens?
Could try, sure. Head that way.
You got this landing.
Feels good right at the moment.
Not bad. You're going at a decent speed. Coming straight at the runway, which is nice.
wanting to nose up a little bit.
Bring your trim down. You could almost set it at like a -2 or something like that.
Up speed. 180.
Yeah, you'll pick up
Way
speed
too
if you
much.
change the trim. Engine's back. Just a hair to decrease speed.
Flaps over speed, Captain.
Dang it. You have to be under 150 for full.
Maybe, yeah. You're still coming down in speed, which is good. Flaps over speed. Oh, you're gonna miss it. Too much flap. Down.
Yeah, it's pretty butter. Oh, all through all that, I forgot to talk to air traffic control and work everything out and work the radios for that whole
Ladies
approach.
and gents, we are approaching Casper/Natrona County International. Please fasten your seatbelt and adjust your seat back and tray table to the upright position. Secure your baggage in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. All electronic
As long
devices
as
must be
the
turned
customer
off
is
until the
satisfied, I
aircraft
think.
is parked.
I know.
Thank you.
I hope it's over 80%. I don't know. I'm not real hopeful right at the moment.
Casper ground. Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er. Taxi to parking.
Kinn Sierra Victor India 49er. Taxi to gate 19er using taxiway Alpha.
I like these Wyoming airports. They're no nonsense. Not a whole lot to them. Not real busy.
Taxiing to gate
As far as I know, you can skip to parking without it affecting anything.
49er.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Casper/Natrona County International.
Yeah, welcome to Casper Runway. I know I've flown into here when I was a kid.
The captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop, and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing Radiant Airways. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Casper.
I don't understand
I'm
where
really
the...
in a hurry. When do we get off?
You're
Good
off.
thing this flight went smoothly.
57%. Ah, well, it's about 50%, so we'll call it a win. All those errors, the missed air traffic control. I don't know where they... what they're upset with about the procedures. Taxiing or lights or... not really sure. Well, Always chance to improve next time. Decent amount of credits. Got a slap across the face for reputation. It's okay. Live to see another day.
I love how much rep they take away compared to how much they give.
Oh, I know, right?
It's ridiculous sometimes.
It's a cruel, cruel world being a SKYDUDE.
I think my current rep right now is an A.
Good. Enjoy it while it lasts. That's weekly. Nothing changes. It's weekly. You're up and then you're down. You're up, you're down. Yeah.
it's up in the air.
Okay. Well, this gives me enough time if I end right here to go take a little break and do some things around here and come back and be ready for your 3:30 show. But again, let's discuss this. What are you going to do? You want to do the Rome flight?
We will meet up in my Discord voice at about, what do you say, like 3:15?
Yeah.
We'll plan it out.
Yeah, okay then.
Okay.
See you then. Okay, folks. Thanks I hope you have a great Friday, whatever you're doing. And thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and have a great weekend. And I don't know that I have anything on my schedule for this weekend, so I might be doing more live streaming. So make sure you've set the notifications to on. All right. Catch you soon. Have a good day. Now I want to play out with one of those cool new tunes. Oh, I hear two of them. Oh my. Okay, sounds great. See you then.
Checklist shaking in my hand, name tag crooked on my chest. Captain laughing says relax, this old bird's tougher than your ex. Hey! Runway heat waves blur my sight, sweaty palms on plastic light, tower talking in my ear, every word tastes like fear. I'm Kinn is the Skydude, learning how to fly, dude, trying not to die, dude, somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinn is in the sky tonight. Stall alarm starts to complain. Too slow, kid. Pick a lane. Instructor sipping on his tea says you're fine, probably. Oh yeah. I overshoot the center line, heartbeat racing past the time, but when the wheels just kiss the ground, silence feels like the loudest sound. I'm Kinn is the Skydude, learning how to fly, dude, trying not to die, dude, somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinn is in the sky tonight. What if I freeze when the wind gets wild? life.